Welcome to Strictly Salina. My name is Ann Knowles, and I am your host today. Strictly Salina is a program that highlights a variety of organizations. We focus on nonprofits, but we also like to cover public entities that offer wonderful services for everyone in our community. This program, Strictly Salina, aims to help you, the viewer, whether you're watching us on YouTube, on the channels, or on our website, learn. Number one, you're going to learn things that you might not have known. And you're going to learn about organizations that you can be a member of, that you can go out and network and get better acquainted with the citizens of Salina. Secondly, you're going to learn new things, new information. And third, you're going to be given the opportunity to exercise your volunteer leadership. Now, if you would like to be on Strictly Salina, please give us a call. Our number is 785-823-2500. That's 823-2500. Now, when you make that call, though, realize that the person on the other end of the phone may say, "Hello, this is Salina Media Connection," because that's our new name. We are changing our branding, so Access TV, Salina Access Television in Salina is going to be called Salina Media Connection. I'm still learning the name. The branding is designed to help us become a really valuable, valid community media center, and we would love to have everyone in the community help us build this. We would love to have your participation. Today, our guest for Strictly Salina is Lerin Anderson from the Salina Public Library.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for being here.
Sure.
I'd like to start the conversation by having you tell us about yourself.
Sure. Well, I have been in the nursing field since I was 17 years old, and was in it until I was 31. I had to have spinal surgery, so that kind of puts a damper on anything in the medical field, because
I guess it does.
You're kind of lifting things, and you know, when you have something like that, they don't want you to lift over 10 pounds, and you can't really do that. So I started trying to broaden my horizon, and I happened to apply for a desk position at the technology center, and I got it, and it was possibly, well, it is my dream job, because I've been going to the library since I was, I believe, 8 years old. Volunteered there. I played Clifford the Big Red Dog when they opened the Youth Services Center downstairs. So I just feel like I've come full circle in having the tech trainer position that I do now. So
are you a Salina native?
Kind of. I was born in Oklahoma, but I moved here in 1991. So I kind of consider myself both.
Well, we're glad you're here tonight, and we're glad that the library has you leading this technology. What is your label at this library?
I am the technology trainer at the library.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I did a little research on the internet. Mm-hmm. The library has a general description of technology services. Mm-hmm. So I just asked about technology services at public libraries. Mm-hmm. And this is what the Pew Research Center said. They said that everyone still wants to check out a book.
Yes.
Books are not gone.
No.
But that particularly with younger millennials and below, mm-hmm. they really like the expansion of technology services.
Oh, yes.
And so one of the things that they said in the survey they did was patrons want to be able to be online and talk to the librarian. Can we do that?
We sure can. We have a chat with the librarian. If you go onto our website, which is salinapubliclibrary.org, and you scroll down, it's towards the bottom of the page, and I believe it's on the left-hand side. There's a little chat box, and you just type in your question, and it usually says online. If it says offline, it'll tell you, but they usually respond within 5 minutes, and you can ask them anything. It's like going to the information services desk when you're actually there. You can have help looking up a phone number. Okay. You could find some information. Now, if it's a lengthy thing, it's probably still better to come into the library and ask. But if it's just a quick question, that's...
How can the library help me online do some research on a topic?
If you, again, go to our website, we have a catalog search there. So you can search through and find books. If you're specifically looking for a topic and you already know what it is, you can type that in. It'll show you what books we have available. It'll show you what ebooks we would have available on that topic. We also have links on our website to like consumer reports.
Okay.
Lots of different research abilities, and I think there's 10 different links on our website.
And just on the availability online, and I know that you're the trainer, but what is the public library's relationship to the Sunflower Library for online reading?
The Sunflower e-Library is the state state library, meaning any of the libraries you can use their ebooks and your e-resources.
So if I have a library card and a password, I can sign up for that as well.
Yes, as you would just need to create a separate account, but you would use your library card to log in.
How long? So you've been with this particular service of the library, which is so vital to having the library grow. A decade?
Yes, the Technology Center, the one that we currently have, has been available for 10 years.
Tell us what the Technology Center offers.
Well, we have 18 available computers that the general public can use. We have scanner services available, meaning if you need to scan a document, you can come to us and we can help you do it so that you can send it off. That's very useful during tax time and different things like that. We offer 3D printing, lots of classes. I teach roughly 33 different classes a month.
Oh, well, tell us a little bit about that as well, after you've given us the overall summary.
We also have gaming. We offer PS4s. We have Wii's.
I don't know what a PS4 is.
PlayStation. Yes.
I'm just not young enough, am I?
Sorry. And then we also offer virtual reality through our PlayStations.
Oh, how fun.
We have 2 helmets, and as long as you're over 12, you can come in and we give you a quick crash course, and then you get to play some virtual reality games, which there's a Shark Tank experience, lots of different things.
How old do I have to be to have a library card?
I don't believe there's a minimum age.
So I can come in as a 5-year-old with my mom and I
Yes.
can get a library card?
Yes.
Okay, continue. Tell us more.
In the Technology Center, those are the offerings that we have. We also have a lab, which is where I teach most of my classes. We also have a conference room, meaning if you have a meeting and you'd like to rent that out, then you can go and log in and sign up for it and take that space and use it for a meeting. It can be for a nonprofit organization or a for-profit organization, but the only difference is if you are a for-profit, there is a charge for the room.
Okay.
So, yeah.
In the lab, how many people can you handle? I mean, how many computers are in that
In
lab?
our lab, there are 11 computers, plus my trainer, they call it the trainer computer. So we have up to 11 in any given class.
If I am a youngster, I probably already know what I need to do because I've had my phone. But if I'm 50 plus and really just getting into computer work, what would be a course you would be training me to do?
Well, we offer Word courses like beginner Word, intermediate Word, and advanced. Also offer Excel programs.
Tell me about the Excel programs. What all do you teach in Excel?
I actually don't teach that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. There's only 2 classes that I don't teach, and one of them is that. But I do know what she speaks of in that. It's teaching people how to insert information to the cells, how to create a formula and how to input it properly, showing you how to make infographics, data collection, things like that.
So tell me more about what you teach.
Well, again, I do the Word classes. I do 3D pens and Ozobots, which this is a 3D pen. We do offer for adults and kids a 3D pen.
So tell me about that.
So basically what this is, it's a little 3D pen, and there's a little piece of filament that goes in here. You turn it on, and then it allows you to create, and it will draw straight up. You can create 3D objects.
And you do that on the computer?
No, this is actually,
This is
live.
on paper?
Yeah,
Oh,
you create it
wow.
on a piece of paper, and you can draw up, you can draw a 3D object, you can draw flat objects and then put them together with the filament that comes out, things like that.
So they can learn to do that, and then can they go buy one somewhere?
Yes, they're $50 or $55 on Amazon, which is where we purchased ours. Now, this is the kid version.
Right.
Because this doesn't get hot, so it doesn't burn anybody, but there are adult versions as well.
Would that be for students who want to go into graphic arts or maybe architectural drawing?
Yeah, I mean, anybody. It's just really a lot of people just do it because they don't know anything about it. But we have a lot of kids that come in and will, start learning to do it and then want to come in and do it more so they can add on to what they're building. But yeah, the 3D trend has really hit big time. And so we try to include that. The pens are, I would call that the more beginner stages of getting them interested in something more like this, which was made by our 3D printer. And this is a rendering of the White House. And when we first got our 3D printer, this is one of the things they made, and I think it took 8 or 12 hours to complete.
To do this, there must be a fee.
No.
No fee.
No fee.
If I have a library card, I can come in and learn to do this.
You can. All you have to do is sign up for the Introduction to 3D Printing class. And you have to take that course. It's an hour long. Once you completed it, you can then sign up to use our 3D printer. And again, everything's free.
How complex? This is a beginner, you said.
Well, this
would be a beginning project.
Correct, right.
What might a student learning to use a 3D printer graduate into that is more complex?
You mean generally speaking?
Well, generally speaking.
They're modeling, engineering.
It just amazes me.
And the fact that we offer these to people, I think it's...
I had no idea that the library even had a 3D printer.
Yeah.
I am delighted to learn that.
Well, good. We want everybody to come in and take a try at it. We think it's great. I offer technology clubs for youth, a youth club and an adult club. And next month we're actually doing the 3D printer, so they're going to get to create their own project and then print it off.
Oh, Lerin, that is exciting.
Yeah.
Well, go on and tell me more. You have some other visual effects here.
Right. This is one I just like to show this one because I made this. But it's a pen holder, and actually you can see there's actually a pen in there. But I found the file that I wanted and created that. And then I found the pen that would fit in there, and so it's a usable pen, and it's a 3D printed pen.
Isn't that exciting?
So I will show you the other little guy I brought. This is Ozobot, and this is how we get kids interested in coding.
Right.
What he does is he'll follow a line. Take a marker and you draw a black line,
right,
and he'll follow whatever the pattern is that you created. Then what we do to amp it up next is there's colors, red, green, and blue. And in a certain order, it makes Ozobot do certain things. Like he can do a U-turn. He can do a tornado spin where he kind of goes like this. So.
Well, how would I get him to do that? What do I have to do to get him to do that?
Well, you just turn him on and then.
Turn him on and draw the line.
And draw the line. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's exciting.
And then there's little pieces of code, and we give them a sheet so that they can create their own maze. Or I just had a class where they used the 3D pens to create props, and they used Ozobot as their movie star, and then we used the iPad and made movies.
Isn't that exciting?
So the kids really loved that.
And so what about this funny little guy?
This is Yoda. He's another 3D printed model. He's just one of the ones that was one of the first things that was printed off on our new 3D printer.
Can you give us a general overview of the schedule for just this piece for children or adults, those of us who are still kids at heart, to do the 3D classes? How much advance sign up, and how often are they offered?
The 3D printing class is offered twice a month, and I believe it's the third Thursday of the month, I believe. I apologize. It's either the second or third. I can't remember off the top of my head. I apologize.
And there would be a cap on how many people you can take in that.
That is capped at 11.
Right.
But once you completed that class, you would just call us at the library, and then you could schedule your time at the printer. So
in order, we're going to wrap up now in just a moment. To get a schedule of everything that you offer in training, it just takes a quick phone call.
Yes, you can call us or you can go online. Again, our website's salinapubliclibrary.org, and right under the banner that changes and tells the new things that are coming up, there's a little button that says calendar.
Okay.
You can click that and then just search through the calendar, the month, whatever month you're looking for, and then you can click on a class and it will walk you through the steps to register, or you can call us at the library. It's 825-4624. And if it's a technology-based class, then you would contact the Technology Center, and then that person could sign you up for your class. So
we've been talking to Lerin Anderson, who is the technology trainer at the Salina Public Library. Please take advantage of these wonderful services that the public library offers. This is Strictly Salina. We'll talk to you again.